Hey folks, how's it going? It's me, Tangociss, back at you with another review, and today we're reviewing Control. And before we start things off, I'm just going to throw up a quick viewer contribution here, at least until I can think of a better name. But basically, every so often on Twitter, I usually like to post about what games I'm going to be reviewing next after I get the platinum trophies for them. As you can see on the screen at the minute, one of my pals from the Onion Soup server, Andy himself, he's decided to throw up his thoughts there to me, so to feature them on the video. And basically, if you guys are interested, you can send me a wee message on Twitter or whatever with your thoughts on the game, if you want to be featured like us and like a viewer contribution sort of thing. So if you're interested, nice, I'll keep doing this, but if not, then no worries, you can think of us as a wee trial run or whatever. That aside, let's go ahead and hop on right into review, shall we? So first positive point here, you got some pretty satisfying gameplay with the different powers and abilities and different weapon forms for your surface weapon. You can choose between a standard pistol, to a submachine gun, to even a handheld rocket launcher. Quite fun, you can probably imagine. Up next, the enemy design for the Hiss being the main enemies you'll be fighting throughout the game, is a good job. They did a good job, you see, with the various different designs and all of that, so I quite liked it myself now. Next main positive point here, you'll have a fair number of side activities to do, from fighting collectibles to doing like side stories and stuff. They're quite enjoyable, so hopefully I'll encourage you guys to give them a go yourself. The last main positive point here is that there's plenty of accessibility options to tailor the game to your needs. So if you prefer just to have it so, like let's say you have a lot more health or they can't do as much damage to you, you know, sort of like play the game at your own pace or on your own terms, yes, you have the option for that if you wanted to. Now for the negative points. The first main negative point here is that, mind you, I'm playing this on just a standard PS4, but there is some performance issues I've noticed. It usually happens after pausing the game or using the menus. You'll be having a bit of slowdown at times, especially whenever you have a lot of enemies on the screen at once. It usually sorts itself out, but just keep that in mind if you're going to be playing the game on a standard PS4. It's probably fine on the PS4 Pro or Xbox Series X or whatever, but yeah, if you're playing it on standard PS4, just keep a wee eye out for performance issues. And the last main negative point here, some enemies, you see, they tend to emit very bright flashing lights, especially whenever they're in the darker areas. It really does take a toll on your eyes. I remember playing it and just saw it and I was like, oh flip me, that's not good in my eyes. So yeah, I wish there was an option to disable the flashing effects, or at least dim it a bit. So just keep that in mind if you're prone to epilepsy or whatever, just with the flashing lights and stuff of some enemies. My other main negative point here is to do with map design. The map design on the menu is hard to navigate, especially for larger locations. If you guys have played Doom, the one released a few years back, or Doom Eternal, still would play that mind you, but if you guys know the map system and that, where we can zoom in, rotate it and stuff like that, if you ask me, the map design like that, would probably very much benefit Control, where we can rotate the map, or even have it in a 3D form so we can, you know, like see what floor we're on or how to get to different areas, that sort of thing. If they have a map system like that, I'm sure it'll be far better than the current one they currently use. Like, it's not too bad once you get used to it. I'm just saying that a 3D map design that we can rotate and zoom, it could be far more useful for if you like to hunt down collectibles or find, like, you know, different areas and stuff like that. And anyway, with that all said, for neutral areas, if I'm being completely honest, there is nothing major for the neutral areas. It's just the main positive and negative points there I've brought up. But yeah, that's basically about it for today's video. Just want to say big thanks folks for watching, and make sure you guys to let me know if you like the viewer contribution things. As I said, I might come up with a better name for it down the line, maybe, I'm not sure yet, but if you guys are cool with it, I'll keep doing them. If you want to fire me your thoughts on a game on Twitter or whatever, the Twitter details are in the description. And usually after getting a platinum trophy, I usually like to say if I'm going to review the game or not. So if I've platinumed the game and you've played it or whatever, and you want to fire me your thoughts, please feel free to go on ahead. And with that, that's pretty much about it for today's video. Cheers for watching, folks, and we'll catch you next time.